If you have Chanel, I have Bayong, and it's a family heritage. I also had a piano before when I was a kid. No, I'm not a music prodigy before. I just like playing piano tiles at that time. No, it doesn't speak I, I'm a little butterfly. It says I, I'm a Chanel butterfly. Hey, it's me again. I want to be more grateful for the things that I already have. To like force myself not to buy more stuff. I'm kind of like staying in shopping apps here and there to collect coins, but sadly, I'm getting distracted by all the sales and stuff like that. So here we are. I just realized that all things we have inside our room have different stories to tell. Which I would start with this pinwheel that is stored on the side of the room. This is a pinwheel that we bought when we visited this windmill place in Rizal. It was fun to use it because you're just walking and the wind does the job to spin it well. And now that we're on the city place, the wind is not doing its job well, as you can see. See, I think I would play this for a whole month if I'm still a kid. But now that I'm actually busy, I cannot have fun with these outside. You know what? I just remembered I didn't even experience flying a kite. The second one is the tangled area I decorated to like place the only tiara that we had. And I can't even really use this satchel bag outside because it doesn't have a zipper. So it's gonna be easy for the thief to get things out. Anyway, the third one is this Climatak that I DIY'd. It's quite dusty, but I DIY'd this to cosplay Nami. Yeah, it's not retractable, of course. It's not the blue version of Climatak. It's more of the full cake version of Climatak. I also want to include the belt Nami had in her wedding cake era. No, the whole cake island era. Sorry, I just simply thought of Big Mom's hungry pang. I couldn't find anything that looks like the actual belt of Nami online, so I just did it. The bullets are made from scotch tape again. This is from the cover of the Sticko container, and this belt is made from carton. My most current DIY for cosplay, and the biggest too, Osaragi's buzzsaw. It's not the electric buzzsaw that people did actually as DIY. I'm not that kind of inventive for that aspect. It's not the battery. It's all just made from carton. And I followed a tutorial here on YouTube. Yeah, I cannot turn it very well. Ever since I painted the whole thing, it was cool to like take a selfie with this a lot of times. I actually already broke it after the convention because there's supposed to be a holding like this over here and it already came off. And it's quite heavy too. That's why I think this thing is not stable. Some people do use like a whole plywood here, which is a lot more heavier, honestly. Metal bars to hold it. I don't have that. I don't want to buy things for that. This is just a 1 day thing, so why would I? It did its job. It's amazing. It's like it's cool to display to have some sort of this thing around in the house. It makes me look like I have a gallery of my own things that I DIY'd, either from cosplay or just from the things that I did. The next one is from my sister. This is hers actually, but until now we don't know how to use this or to turn this on. I think this is similar to what TikTok shops have out there. I cannot open the opening battery opening here. So if you know, can you like please link what like tutorial would be helpful to open this? Because there's a screw here that I don't know how to open, which restricts me from actually opening the handle of this battery cover. Well, nag-explain. I would just wish to see or witness this in real time, how it flashes, how I can sing along to Beauty and the Beast theme song.
Tale as old as time, tale as old as time.
Ever since we've gotten this flower lamp too, that's circular, it's quite heavy, which is so hard to handle, hold rather. Ever since we had this around the room, I figured how much like flower aspect we have so much around. Since I make or like my business is making fuzzy wire flowers, we have so much flowers here. It's not wireless. It's not the battery. It's not portable. It's very heavy. I just wish to have a power bank that a second option power bank to use it for this. I'm gonna bring this back because I don't want to break it. We also have this DIY cabinet for tarot cards that I made from scratch. Since my sister buys tarot cards, I simply decided that that's the place that we're gonna put it there. It's a cute concept to put here the tarot cards inside, so it now have a purpose for something. I actually just did a tarot reading before I filmed everything here. The tarot card deck that I appreciate currently is this Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle. The visual aspect and the meaning makes sense a lot because again, it's a practical magic. For example, this card, this is rose quartz. It's a pink rose quartz. And the meaning that says here says it's healing, which makes sense. Which makes sense. It's a crystal. It's for healing. Well, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense for me. It's easier from okay, gets my intuition is right. I can relate to it. It resonates with me. Like another one. This is rose and it says confidence. For me, that's like you have this overflowing confidence. Like you're standing out. Confidence is standing out. Look, I don't know why this is spontaneous thing to for me to explain the tarot cards itself, but if I do a reading by myself, it's so hard for me to come up with like the explanation of the actual cards. And I heard that if you like use ChatGPT to like read your tarot cards, you're gonna lose your intuition like a full blank. You're gonna be back at the very start. ChatGPT is rational, it doesn't run from intuition. So it's just a lot better to watch tarot card readings that is posted here on YouTube. The one I watch is Charmed Intuition Tarot and Kind Heart Tarot. I like them both. 2020 to 2022 talaga was the time for us to like do a lot of DIY and like, oh, I can do it. So like be tipid or some sort. So now we have a full bowl. So mini, so chic, so minimalist. Well, I don't have anyone that I can play this Uno card anymore. I think I got rid of the actual charade paper for the charade letters. Yeah. So now it's just here. It's all useless. No, it's not useless. It's still cute, so it's just staying here. The next thing that I am most proud to boast about is this Chanel phone that I have.
They are known as Chanel number 2.
Chanel phone that my mother bought in Divisoria when I was a kid or like a teenager because of course the teenagers doesn't have the like touch screen phone at the time. Unlike everyone who is like currently a Gen Alpha watching this, you're so lucky to have a touch screen phone because this is what I had when I was a teenager. All I do is play snakes here. I think I can take a picture with this. Yeah, you see this is like the camera and this is the keypad and the only like the number that I got is the primary family members. It's so cute. I have songs here before and now I don't know where the charger is. I don't know how to turn this on anymore, but it's so compact. One time I actually thought that I lost this thing because it was folded and it's in my pocket and we were riding the motor and I thought it's gone in my pocket. But no, it's just too low. It's in the deep side of the pocket, so I can't reach for it. No, it doesn't speak I am a little butterfly. It says I am a Chanel butterfly. Char. I also had a piano before when I was a kid. No, I'm not a music prodigy before. I just liked playing piano tiles at that time and I saw this piano in the Toy Kingdom and I wanted to have it. I wanted to buy it. It's like a wish list of a kid that mother bought for me because I was a kid. Now I can't actually get things that I want because I'm an adult. There's no reason for them to buy the things because it doesn't make sense anymore because I'm not a kid anymore. It's just not for the sake of it anymore. It's not something that I can play with anymore. So I also made this like safety pin headdress. I feel like I wasted a lot of money to like buy a collection of this size of safety pins and now it's just here. I bought a petite block from Daiso and this is what I built. It's actually a hard build because it's a petite block again. So I'm not really gonna buy a petite block anymore. So I just tried Lego blocks for the sake of it, like for at least for once. That's why I had it. I'm so proud of this. It's even losing like a flower over here. I don't know where that red Lego. Now I can say that I did Lego. The hobby list of Lego is already ticked. I was trying to find like a canvas or a paper of some sort because I have a remaining acrylic paints that I want to use, but I don't have anything. So I just painted here on a lianera, the container of what you use to make a leche flan. So now I'm hungry because I'm thinking of leche flan. If you'd eat leche flan, you would agree that it's so amazing. And now I'm hungry. This is your fault. It made me wanna eat leche. I like the shape of the lianera. It's oval. I don't even know the English of lianera. I also have a broken digicam laying around the house. This is a Canon digicam. I would say vintage because again, it's so obvious from the camera bag of it. We also have a lot of hand fans laying around the house. This is an abanico, and this is the two hand fans I have. This is useful when I need to go outside and I forgot to charge my portable electric fan. These are both from the Baguio, and I think my mother bought four. One thing I got from Christmas is this coloring book from my sister. She just knows that I did paint by numbers once. This is much more fun than doing the paint by numbers because it's so hard to like find like which number is this, which number is that. Because the paint by numbers that I got is so detailed I cannot see where I should paint. And I always go outside the line. This coloring book have five fruity pens. I can smell them, I can taste them just from like coloring this book. The purple one smells so much like grapes, the yellow one smells so much like a mango. Other colors smell so sweet. This is how it looks like on the inside. And this is how I color them. If this is a drawing psychology test, I would not wish to know what that means. I would lose my mind if I would know what kind of interpretation it would be just from my drawing. I'm just so done to know things that I don't really want to know anymore. I'm just no, thank you. The most current part of the collection that I have around my room is this bayong that my aunt made. It's my mother who like chose this color and design, but there's actually a coquette version of this with the ribbon. I like it either way. At first, I was like confused about what is this curly thing in the back for. So it's actually like the lock for the button part of on the front. It has structure. If you have Chanel, I have Bayong, and it's a family heritage. Sure. And lastly, I have this vintage jewelry stand that I am not willing to carry just for you to see it. So I'm just gonna film it with another B-roll. Yeah, I like it. I don't want to paint it because now I still like the reflection of the gold and the rusty part of it. And this is where I store most of my headbands, and I only use like two headbands from this. Those are all the things that I have in my room that kind of tells a story or tells my personality, my art style, my everything. You can kind of get to know myself better with these things because I feel like I'm boring. So because I don't have that much like decorations around the house, I only like keep things outside from the things that I do need to use. All the creative juices, all the decorative items is inside my brain. So that's the only things that I can show you in the physical realm of this world. Well, anyway, that's all. Thank you. See you around.